Folks, welcome live to a beautiful Memorial Day weekend here. We are live in Alumni Plaza. I am Maniac. This is the beautiful Dreamboat Don, but today he's the sheriff. Dreamboat Don, sheriff, it's game 3, and history is on the line here in Banditland.
History is on, and no shortage of crowd, despite the rain, despite the weather. We got a line for the toilet toss, right out into the street. People are vibing. The weather cannot keep Buffalonians away. We know this. We've done streams in the dead of winter.
Yeah.
Snowing, freezing temps, pouring rain right now. It doesn't matter. We're out here, and we'll be covering it.
You think a little precipitation is going to stop Banditland from achieving 1,000 days worth of history? You couldn't stop this crew with an armed guard. You couldn't stop this crew with a submarine missile. You couldn't stop this crew with a battleship. They are ready, Don. They are ready to get after it. And obviously, I think the Bandits are ready to get after it too. Both games against the Rush, they've gotten off to a slow start, but I expect a quicker start today in Banditland. Off that week of rest and with one game only remaining in this NLL season.
Yeah, it's do or die. If they were leaving anything in the tank, today's the day to empty it. Today's the day to empty the clip. Like you said, slow starts offensively. I'm looking for us to put up a goal early or at least just pepper some shots. The last two games, getting outshot, losing faceoffs. You got to take care of business at the faceoff dot, and we also got to take care of business with getting shots through to this guy.
Shout out DGNone. Shout out Madeline Juziak on Instagram. We got Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, of course, rocking and rolling with us this Saturday afternoon. I got to get an update because last we checked, speaking of information outside of those big four sports, NBA, NHL, MLB, and NFL, we had the WNBA with a huge matchup, Don. In the afternoon matinee, we had the Liberty and the Fever. Liberty went 90-88. It was 88-88 there on the final minute, so Liberty take it there. But again, Trainer Sports, we cover it all as we get into the game 3 here of Bandits Rush. So we got to start with the obvious, kind of storyline, which is that the Rush players and everything were kind of minimalizing the Banditland advantage for today.
Oh, yeah, he said, it's...
what are they going to do, come out and set a pick on the field?
Yeah, I might.
Don't tempt me with a good time,
Don't let
buddy.
me into the hundreds. Don't let me near the penalty box. I might hop over.
Jeremy Boudreau with those comments.
It's got me all fired up. But this is it's coping. Cope harder, bro. We got the loudest crowd in the league, highest attendance. That's just straight coping. Everyone knows the crowd here.
We got the milkman rolling in.
And in fact, I'm gonna say. If game 2 was at Banditland, we would have pulled that one out. Game 1, we had no business winning, but
we won because of Banditland.
Yeah, because the multiple 2-goal comebacks, that momentum, that place was rocking, and it's a hostile environment, whether you want to admit it or not.
Absolutely, it's not going to be a hostile environment tonight for anybody except for the Saskatchewan Rush. With that said, Don, are you more faithful in Josh and Dane to be offensive fire flamethrowers today, or is this going to be a Vince bricked up performance and the boys only need about 9 to 10 goals to get it done?
I think it's somewhere in the middle. The thing I'm looking for Josh is he's got to stay out of the box. He's gotten 3 penalties the last 2 games. Now some of those offsetting, but still, even offsetting, you're waiting for a whistle to get one of your best offensive players back out there. So I think we're putting up numbers. It's no secret. Josh and Dane are our guys. They're going to try to shut them down. But we saw with McKay and Frazier with another, beating his last goal of the year last game. We got plenty of firepower. So it's pick your poison.
Shout out Luke Cellino. We got the whole Cellino Plumbing and HVAC electric team here. We are having a great time in the booth at the Banditland party as we get ready for game 3. Don, just under 75 minutes away from that first faceoff. Obviously, these two teams have a lot of familiarity. How much do you think Tavares, Coach John, going back and looking at that film and kind of drawing stuff up, how much do you stick to your strengths on what got you here, but then how much do you adjust against what you've seen in games 1 and 2 of the series when you have a week to reload?
Yeah, this is a 3-peat team coming up, so they got the experience. I don't think he's tweaking too much. I think he's more just reminding them, again, play smart, stay out of the box. and just reminding them of keeping it simple. I think a good coach in moments like this, you don't want to tweak too much and get them too much in their heads. You really want to do the opposite. Think less.
Right. Yeah, you want to simplify, right? Because you want everybody right now in this stage, you're getting down to 60 minutes. These guys could probably play each other, 100 times, and each team would win at least 45 of those games. You know what I mean? With that said, you're down to 60 minutes. You want those guys to be comfortable. You want those guys to be confident in what they're doing. So you're right. I think simplifying the message is probably, or simplifying the process is probably what's coming down from the leadership aspect. Anything that you're looking at as we get into game 3, anything that you're noticing maybe from Banditland? We've been out here for a little bit. People are getting into the toilet toss. We got some young guns going after it there. They celebrate a big win as a young fan gets a foam finger. Here, go show it off in front of the camera right here, this one. Yeah, there he is.
There we go.
All right, nice job. Congratulations. We already got a winner. The game hasn't even started. That is how Cellino Plumbing and HVAC works. It's built different. Cellino Plumbing and HVAC, 6'8" flush. Get after it if your home needs it.
I want to tee you up because I thought this was pretty witty, pretty clever, pretty funny. What did you say earlier about the finger?
Yeah. This is the Cellino booth is the only place where you want the finger. You know what I mean? Do you guys want some candy? All right, you can come on in, get some. We got some Skittles. We got some Starburst. I know we got the camera. By the way, great camera respect from these young gents. They were not about to get in front of the camera, but then they got their candy. Are you guys ready for a big win? Give me a let's go Bandits. Let's go Bandits. There he is. This guy. Look at this guy. Love it.
He's ready to go. Stunting.
He is ready to go. Uh-oh, Delbert, we got it rain. Now it's raining hard.
Here we go.
Let's go. Banditland tough, baby. Banditland tough.
Right on
Saskatchewan
schedule.
doesn't know shit about this. There'd probably be a mule running through the plaza right now.
Oh, yeah. So they're rushing home. They're coming into this weather. They're coming into this crowd, and they're going to get ready to rush home with an L.
Crush the rush is what people are saying in the plaza.
So Maniac, this is our second party of the plaza. We've been covering the Bandits all year long. You've been leading the flagship Banditos pod.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit you with another question.
Yeah, give it to me.
Revisit something we talked about on Trainwreck tonight.
Yeah.
Are you a Bandits insider?
Oh, I think I'm definitely a Bandits insider. If you don't think I'm a Bandits insider, you're a dumbass. I'm literally sending every day of the week with Josh and Dane and co. Shout out your phone. I believe is holding up right now in the rain.
It's surviving, yeah.
It is surviving. It seems to be surviving. We got rain coming in here. This is unbelievable. I got to get this on the story.
Yeah, should we switch cams to people running?
Yeah. They're running for cover.
You can see, we are. It is a monsoon. This is right on schedule. What did I say?
You did say 3 o'clock. It was going to start coming down like
hell.
hell.
We're going to get hammered.
Hope you see this rain. Hope it gives you hell. Hope it gives you hell.
Well, look, there's
thoughts?
Playing.
All right, that's all you need.
That's all we need to know.
All right, with that said, obviously we got the Bandits game in just over an hour here on the Cellino pregame show. Game 3, history will be made one way or the other. Shout out on the toilet. You know what?
Everyone's coming.
What we should reenact is the Jurassic Park toilet scene where the T-Rex knocks it down and he's on the toilet in the rain. All right, Luke didn't like that idea. Luke didn't like.
It's from the blood-sucking lawyers.
The blood-sucking. Luke didn't like the blood-sucking. With that said, Luke is an every man for himself guy. He's just making sure he's going to be inside Banditland today. It's all good.
But
shout out Banditland.
I kind of like the rain though. Look at this. We got a party behind us.
We do have a party, and now we're more popular than ever.
Yeah.
Are you guys nervous at all for today, or is this going to be history? Repeat it. Gotta rock them. There's a lot of comments. But Donnie, I was a little surprised the Bandits, teetering around minus 250 in 2 games that have been very close. Tie games in the fourth quarter, basically both times.
Yeah, well, you know how stubborn Vegas is. We've talked about this before. And I think they know that they're the public. I'd like to see the splits on this, but there's not a lot of data out there for lacrosse betting lines right now. But interesting. And even the minus 1.5 was minus 120.
You giving away something?
Now, what's the over under? Are we still sitting at 21 again?
Yeah, the over under I think is around 21.5, 22.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, there we go. Whoa. Yeah. So
why do the worst things happen to the best people?
Yeah. So too, we're gonna give you a tip, folks. When you have the pop-up tent like this, the rain pools. Yep, you gotta empty it, or it's gonna unexpectedly fly all over you. You know.
Yeah, it's gonna prematurely dump it on you, and that's the last thing that anybody wants.
Yeah. Not
all right, we got the party heading in. Go get them, boys.
All right.
All right. Well, I don't know. I mean, that rain just cleared out the entire place. We got a massive crowd in the parking garage. Should we go? Can we get live? Hey, Haley, take the cam and go in the parking garage over there.
just go film some people. Say hi.
Just put the camera right in their face.
Yeah,
just like that. They'll be super excited.
We're gonna unmute that.
Take us in there. What do we got? Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay. So you see, we got a great crew. Looks like some people now, Don, these people haven't given up on the pregame party. They're back in the parking garage, but they're ready to come back out and maybe get another 45 minutes to an hour in.
Yeah, we all know Buffalo weather. It can change on a dime. This rain might be up for 10 more minutes, and then we'll see the party come right back on. We'll see. But I mean, that's nice. You got some sanctuary right there. Oh.
All right, now what?
Thank you, intern Haley.
There she is. Oh, but the rain, Mother Nature just made me.
Come on in, Banditland. By the way, remember when Joel Osteen had the option to let people in amidst a little rain, and he decided not to? Yeah, Cellino's not like that. Cellino's not like that. We're letting people in.
Honestly,
all are welcome.
It's like a plot right out of Righteous Gemstones.
Yeah. Oh, dude. No, they probably saw that and were like, the Righteous Gemstones needs to be a show.
Yeah.
Like it was so outrageous, dude.
Yeah, but not.
Oh my God, can we get this on the cam? Oh no,
yeah.
it's on the show. Okay. This woman, die hard in the rain. Let's go. She's not giving up. In the Burnsy jersey. Let's go. My man with the toss. Here we go. Oh, off the back iron and out. Thank you for retrieving that miss. Oh, off the side planker.
That was good. There we go. Good thing we.
Oh no! Absolutely robbed. And by the way, we got Tony Cellino there with the umbrella. Can we get that?
That's service.
Tony Cellino. I am hearing from our back office right now. Tony Cellino has now this on record since 2005. So when I say that we are seeing history, I am not exaggerating. Tony Cellino covering two people with the umbrella amidst a monsoon here in the Alumni Plaza. Welcome, Banditland. Let's crush the rush.
Yeah, and I mean, I think we should note he wasn't even holding it up for himself. He was
literally, for the love of the game. Look at this.
The personal touch you get with
Seriously.
Cellino.
And I think that just shows Cellino always puts their customers first. Tony Cellino, you think he's worried about getting a little wet? You think he's worried about getting a little damp out there? No, he wants to make sure that customer's going home satisfied. He wants to make sure that customer's going home with a smile on their face. That's the Tony Cellino guarantee, and that's why Cellino's risen to the empire that they are in the Western New York community. And now we got Luke Cellino out chasing decimals. Again, they're not above anything. No role is too big for these two.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly.
And that's why the Bandits need to be role players today. If Josh and Dane need to be decoys out there, so Frazier, so all these guys can prosper. That's exactly what you need in this game 3, Don.
Yeah, that's exactly what we need. And if Cellino's got their van here, we might have to have them plumb this plaza real quick. The rain is stacking up, but it's going to be.
Is it dying off right now?
Is it? I should keep just saying it's raining harder because apparently I got an opposite reverse jinx happening. But it's going to be raining shots today. It's going to be rain and gold. I might be getting ahead of myself, but I'm going to give you my prediction right now. I'm too excited.
Lock it in.
Watching Cellino hold that umbrella up, it got me so excited.
Yeah, no job too small. No job too small.
Yeah, okay. So I'm saying over. I think this game, we get some goals early. I'm saying over the 21.5, and I'm saying Bandits put up a whopping 14 goals to 10.
14 to 10. Okay, so you got
one
the
or
over.
Two of those are empty netters. I think they're going to be up 2. Rush get desperate and do like what the NHL does, where they pull a goalie like 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, might pull a goalie
like,
or twice with the empty net twice for sure.
Yeah, 14-10 Bandits. The three-peat happens, and the parade comes through downtown Buffalo.
That would be outstanding. What a situation. What a reality. What a time that would be. Obviously, but it's 60 minutes ahead of them. Matt Vince, Josh Burnett, need it all to be rock and rolling. We got this man dancing up a storm. Young man, I need you to stop dancing because you're going to have it raining here again in 2 seconds. There he goes. Get him on the cam. Get him on the live show. Yep, you got it. Yep, there he is. There he is. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And he's about to go. He's about to go in the Cellino toss. Let's go. Courtesy of Tony Cellino. Clap it up for him, folks. I'm going to have some Starburst candy. I'm so excited. Thank you, Don. Thank you, Don. Saddle up over here. Saddle up for a second. All right, so we got Don on the 1s and 2s. We're joined by Luke Cellino now on the mic. Luke, despite the weather, great turnout here for the booth again and a great showing from these Banditland fans.
Yeah, no, we're at Banditland, right? It's going to sell out. It's going to be filled. It's going to be a lot of fun. This is what you should expect.
You're confident. What's the key for the Bandits today in this game 3?
When they're on, they're moving the ball well. They're tossing around. It's like a playground. They make the other kids look like they're coming into their playground. That's what they got to do today.
Now, you're a guy who loves adjustments. You love adjusting on the fly. You love playing as it goes. Do you expect that the Bandits will make game 1 and 2 adjustments more, or will they feed into their strengths of this whole season and honestly the past 3 years? What goes into the 60 minutes today?
Yeah, I like adjustments, but I think they're the better team, right? I think they just got to get their head in the game. I think they got to be focused, got to be prepared, and I think they'll be all right.
I agree. With that said, Josh and Dane are both your guys. Who gets more points in this game 3?
I think Josh has been down a little bit. He hasn't been putting up a lot of goals. I think he's going to come out and be old Josh here and maybe put 5 up. I think Dane will be driving to the net, doing the face dodge that he's got.
Daner has kind of had a resurgence in the driving to the net these last couple of games.
Yep. One picks up, the other goes down. At the end of the day, though, when they're not scoring, they're passing well, and that's what matters.
I was saying to Don, this could be the game. The first year they won because Josh and Dane were on fire.
Yeah.
Last year they won because Farrell was winning every faceoff and Vince was unstoppable. And then they were scoring after that. I think it's going to be the supporting guys this year. I think you go to the supporting guys, and I think it could be a game where Josh and Dane are kind of like decoys.
I think faceoffs are so underrated. I think we get a lot of faceoff wins here. That's going to really change the game. So certainly look for that. Obviously, he's the man. He's going to come out.
Yeah, Vince. I mean, they were saying that. I think Vince was playing in a finals game. Yeah, it's good. All good. All good. Don giving us the clips of the toilet toss. Oh, good. It's good. Back to back.
Foam fingers being handed out like crazy here.
Seriously. Cellino's giving everyone the finger today at Alumni Plaza.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we bring the win with it. Oh, that's a triple bounce.
So see, fans are seeing at home. There's the orange toilet. This was actually gifted to Tony after 20 is it Cellino?
30 years, yeah.
30 years.
30th year anniversary. It's a prison toilet that we pulled out. Power coded orange, jailhouse orange. It's also bandit orange, so it works out.
Well, I think the Bandits are going to have the rush locked up today, too. I think we're going to see that Bandits defense at another level. I don't think it's going to be the offense that goes nuclear. I think it's the defense.
Well, it's gotten rougher and rougher each game, too. So I expect this one to be pretty intense, right from the bat.
All right, so we've made it well known on our platforms that you're ditching me and going into the game by yourself. Could have brought me in with you. You didn't, though. It's a floating door Titanic situation.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah, big time. Where are you ending up? Where are you sitting?
So I'm gonna be with.
Oh my God, you're literally with the Burn. This is a big day to be with the Burn family.
Yeah, well,
because you and I were talking. Listen, at the end of the day, Josh Byrne and Dane Smith have earned their place in the upper echelon of like Buffalo sports athletes, the culture, everything. This is a big 60 minutes. If they win today, they get that for another year. They literally get all the acclaim, all of the great stuff that comes with it. And it doesn't go away if they lose because obviously they've been dominant. They were the best team in the NLL this year, win-loss record or whatever. But it's just that's the challenge, the three-peat. That's what makes it that immortality. That's what makes it that back-to-back.
Yeah, well, the last team we've seen go for a 3 Oh,
Three peats aren't for everyone. So I think the band's get done. Outside of Josh or Dane, do you have your supporting role player?
I mean, Ian
today.
McKay, I don't even know if he's a supporting role guy anymore. I think he's the main
Yeah,
guy.
Mickey's a main guy, especially this year, for sure. And he gets it done. Big game.
I think Vince. Yeah, I think he's gonna settle in. He's gonna settle in. You got to settle in.
Wow, we got a huge convoy of Banditland coming in now.
Yeah,
we got Don on the 1s and 2s, taking you through it, showing you everyone rolling in here. We got a little sun, Luke. We got a little sun amongst this drizzle.
I love it. You know what? Let it rain while we're inside, though, right?
Tony's making it rain with these tennis balls over here. He's making handing them all out. Throwing them across all over the plaza.
Oh yeah. No, Tony was real excited to do this today. This is what he lives for. Being out, talking with the people that he services. He's a big fan.
Seriously. And of course, would be remiss not to mention the amazing services at Cellino Plumbing and HVAC. Make sure you're calling 68-FLUSH to make sure your home is championship ready today. But I want to give some championship shout outs, obviously, to Luke and Tony Cellino. We got intern Haley managing the toilet toss. We got Dreamboat Sheriff Don holding down it in the plaza there. Any final words before we sign off for our fans here? Cellino pregame show, Game 3, history on the line, Luke.
Yeah, let's go Bandits.
Let's go Bandits. Let's go Don. Let's go Haley. Let's go Tony and Luke. And let's go Trainwreck. And let's go Banditos.